30 minutes to the bell. Let's see if we can figure out something. I already see that lowest of yesterday is above us, and the whole candle of yesterday is above us, above current price, and we can pretty much use that as our resistance. Not necessarily liquidity. I mean, I see pre-market liquidity here. But a better place to get liquidity would probably be below this candle too. But I think the wick is enough. Going all the way back to here is too much. And unless we figure out some structure, it looks like, breaking down here with momentum is enough as well. And obviously we're gonna use the same target I did last time, which is this liquidity area. I call it liquidity because look, that's where price either stops or begins to bounce, and then it grabs something and takes off. Here it grabbed it, went back up. Here it grabbed some, went back down. Grab some, come back up. Grab some, went back up. Now, are we trending down? Yeah, we can definitely trend lower. We could definitely end up below that, like this. But that's, far off. And if it does break, we got this. Yeah, we can definitely go through this liquidity and end up down here where it was in the past, not too long ago, which is here. And that could be my fantasy line, where I would love for it to go if I was fully committed. And so we begin the digestion. Let's look at some economic stuff. We have nothing important. Speakers, initial jobless claims. We already have some. Actual is 206, less than previous and forecast, which is kind of good, but it is also still high. And like a difference of like 13,000 is not that great compared to like the overall. And we're in a state where unemployment is kind of good because for stocks, because that pushes the Fed to want to decrease rates faster. Sorry, I'm still yawning. So I have my eye on the way down. For me, the way down is where I want to go. Basically, want to retrace these yellow candles from here. Let's see if it can go pretty far. 5% is right above the target. Let's check out the VIX. Oh, not silver. The VIX is high. Not too high. nice. The QQQ, yeah, it just bounced off the 0% line. Okay. Kind of did what Tesla did, was just chopping around and then boom, it took off. But I think it did it after Tesla. Trading QQQ was more of a structural change. You know, definitely a reason to get in compared to Tesla's yesterday. It wasn't so much structural because we got kind of like a wedging action going on. I got in somewhere here, no, like that, somewhere here, got out somewhere here, and then this happened. I ignored it and nothing much happened. But this is the top. This lip was associated with this top right here. Now let's get to an idea of what could happen. It's definitely kind of holding on to this. I don't know if it's because of this candle right here on the daily that's rejecting it. Let's look at a 4-hour. Okay, it's not telling it. I want to see if there's multiple touches there. No. Let's see. There's more samples. Yeah, no, it's just like a little quick thing that happened. But after that, oh, it's too slow. You know, chopped around here. Now we're hanging out there again. We could look at a week. The weekly candle. Price is 407, 407 right here. Yeah, it could go down. So, a bouncing area could be like that. We test like that, right? Whatever, this is fine. It could be just straight up for a break, but that's not a lot of liquidity. A lot of room to move. 7 to 2, $25. Make it happen really fast. It could also be this level. Like that. The body is too far, but it can be something. Like real liquidity. That's right here. That's this right here. Yesterday it broke above it, and yeah, it was kind of just chopping around there. So I think yesterday was the final test of it, and It's kind of long gone, kind of doesn't exist. Now it's just like yellow, red, yellow. Like it's just switching on and off. So is it gonna switch on and off? I don't know, but if it does, we're gonna have choppiness and then very small move. I think just a tiny, just grab a little bit, just a little bit of your. We have 17 minutes left. Oh. We're just waiting.
It's 8:15.
We know. I'm just on my phone trying to see if I could find a song or music to play in the background at least. But it looks like I can't. Okay, 10 minutes left. I need to use the restroom. Webull account here. Hold on. Because obviously there's sensitive information. How does this work? They have to go like this. Nope. Nope. Nope, everything's captured. Alright. What the heck? Pixels. How many pixels? Yeah, I don't know how to work this. I guess I'm gonna trade on my phone. Hey, it worked. Nice. I thought I had to move it again. Or do I? Damn, I think I still do. I hope my password doesn't show. Let's see. How you do slow motion? New iPhone sucks. Alright. Yesterday we did make some money. Let's go. For $36, I think. Alright, we got basically 2 minutes left. I see price raining down. We have gap from 411 to 47. That's $4. If we look at the option, we got we used to be at 411, which is 412. Now we are around 47, which is right here. With 1 day till expiration, it's the highest possible bet. 405 is definitely reachable, but that delta is so high, it's very risky. 400 is also very high in delta. Next high volume, this one is 4 prices lower, so it would be a 15 instead. So my delta would be about 15. So 490 is my best bet, and then maybe 380, or the 375 is probably too little. Yeah, so that's gonna be my idea. That's gonna be my take. I probably should remove that, man. Let's see. Damn, 1 minute left. I shouldn't be looking at this. Okay. So what are we gonna do, Tesla? What do you wanna do? Huh? You're obviously stuck on some kind of like price range. You have a trend? I wouldn't say you do. I don't think that's an accurate description of what's going on. Kind of. But
It's
you're
8:30.
okay. Let's go 8:30. What's up? What are you gonna do? I went for the down. I went for the low. Let's see. Are you gonna go low? Are you gonna break with momentum? Okay, okay. Give me $3. Give me 404. 404. That's what I want. 404. 404. Give me 404. We're gonna be good. 404 is nice. You're gonna hold. You're gonna go. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm out. No, no. I wanted a faster. I wanted a faster move. You know. You didn't give me that. It took forever. Okay, now you're going to 404. All right. Yeah, so that was for me. Break below that, and give it a dollar stop range like that, and hit this target of 341, which is within reachable limits. But it's hanging out. It's hanging out. I could get back in, but honestly. Shit, I should have held. Should have held, man. Should have held. I think I only made $6. Boo. Boo. And I think it is gonna reach the target. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah. That's what happens when you hesitate. I hesitated. I got scared. I didn't want to give money back. I broke my rules. Yeah, just liquidity, man. Go grab some more. Grab some more. Come back. Go higher. Come back. You know. I wish I could see the price of the option, like the what's it called, the spread. Like on the app, I'm able to see the spread. Here, I can't see anything. Like went back in for no reason. For no reason, I just went back in. For no reason. For no reason. For no reason, we're in. For no reason. I just feel like I missed out, man. I gotta get some. I gotta get some more. 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 Come on, give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Hit the target. Hit the target. Hit the target. Let's go. I'm out. I'm out because it was kind of chopping around. Like for this kind of move, it should be happening fast, but it's gonna be more like a grindy move towards. Yeah. What happened? $113, sold at $118. Terrible. Bought at $122, sold at $135. That one's good. We're back up here. We're gonna grab some more liquidity. You wanna get back in? But nah. Yeah, I mean, if I want to look at the spread, I have to go back here. Look at this. Like, the spread is $2, $1, which is pretty good. That's very liquid. Look at the volume, 2,000, which is really good. This delta is too high. Look, I guessed it correctly. The delta was gonna be 14. It was 8. The next 8 was 8. 385, which is not bad for liquidity. This was too far out, I guess. 0.06. People don't like deltas that are below 10. 10 for me is like kind of like my limit of getting in, unless I really far out. Like if I really believe it's gonna hit um, like 391, then I would get in into some of that. But the safest move is right now, like a delta 10 doesn't have all that great liquidity. I mean, kind of, it's better than these, better than 380, better than 385. I mean, that's the limit. It's got decent volume, not too far off from the 390. um, like for this to get back in, that's like no touch entry, which is fine actually. That's kind of a good entry. um, I'm just distracted right now thinking about deltas, thinking about, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, we went back up to there to like grab some more liquidity and go back down, because yeah, like it was just too sudden. I don't think enough people was able to get in. um, but it could definitely be like a grindy move down. Let's look at the daily. We do have this initial level that kind of blocks it, or a target, more of a target than a place for it to. I mean, it could bounce. It could definitely go inside this range and go back up. Anything's possible. I just didn't like the speed at which things were happening. It was kind of slow. That's where I mess up. But yeah, that would have been a no touch entry, which is good momentum. And yeah, I just distracted talking and looking at. I was just upset. Look at that, it's gonna touch right now. Come on, touch, 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 touch. I've been out of it a long time ago already. So yeah, I don't like that I'm not able to see the bid ask. It's just, I mean, do I have to add it? Let me see. Oh, that's for, yeah. Let me see. Options. No, it doesn't show it. You know, it should be standard. So yeah, I wish it was standard. Like on my phone, I'm able to see it. It's very nice. But I don't want to trade here so y'all can see. So I can see. Yeah, I mean, today I think it's just gonna chop around. But I think eventually it is gonna go back down here. But this is not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. This is live. This is definitely live. Do I want to get back in? This is the question. What would be a good place to go back in? Well, 5 minute opening range already happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it closed below here. Some people were pretty stopped out. It didn't do the. Yeah, the 5 minute opening range is right here. Change that to orange. Orange for opening range. Orange. Opening. Okay, so 5 minute opening range. It's too close, honestly. Like to get another place to get in will be something like this, and I don't want to wait a whole dollar to get stopped out. That's gonna wipe out whatever I made on this low day. And so this beginning one, like even though I got in, I would have gotten out right there. Even though I put this, I just put it for reference to get that number this close to 3 as possible. So I think right now I'm gonna wait for a restructuring. Maybe it might train back up. Whoever got in here, you got in out of FOMO, and now you're suffering, or you got stopped out if you did this kind of, or if this is your stop. Damn. but I just wanted to fulfill this from here to here. But I got shaken out here. This shook me out. Well, I got shaken out around here too early, and this would have been a great entry again. But even if I did held, I would have been. I don't know if I would have gotten out. I think a no touch exit is also a valid strategy. This is a no touch exit from here to here and here to here. So that's basically um, 2 times. That's $2. That's $2. That's $5 of profit captured in the span of 8 minutes. So yeah, these are basically scalps. The first 30 minutes are nice fast moves. More like the first 15 minutes are fast moves, and sometimes those moves are very nasty and you get shaken out crazy. Like yesterday was pretty nuts. It was pretty nuts yesterday. Today I do see it's more like noise, but it's a valid area where I would want it to be. Uh, yeah. So I'm not I'm not trying to get back in. I would need to see something. Like I do see kind of something right here, but it's very vague like that. But there's so many things blocking it from going higher that it's not really worth it. Like if it does go higher, I guess you can capture some kind of risk reward ratio. Entry might be very tiny, but with these tiny risk reward ratios, price moves way crazier than that range, whatever stop range you give. $1 is a decent stop range for me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna let it hit it. If it's especially a momentum entry, I'm gonna get out where I got in, and then wait for a retest setup. That's when I reduce my size. I reduce, or I keep the same size, but now I'm willing to accept a full loss, and because now it's structurally a stop range, not a ambiguous $1 stop range. So first for me it's ambiguous and then it's structural. See, this candle broke out of this little tiny trend with a bit of expansion. That's technically a retest. It closes, I would enter, but that stop range is really small. We'll put this level as lavender, if there's such thing as a lavender color. So wherever it closes for me would be the entry. Get rid of this. And that would be my setup right there. And then get out when it hits 3. That's basically my entry for that. That would be me. That's how I would do it. But a lot of people could fall for it. It might work. Like this is where I just play around and just do shares. Just for the heck of it. Just one share. Let's see if this one share stops me out or gets
It's 8:45.
my target. Oh. This is just a practice round, a test. And I mean, technically, yeah, that's a huge stop out. Close. Yeah. So technically, I would have still been in if I would have held for this. It would have not stopped me out yet. It's still for the way down. We created this huge block of cheese that it's not doing anything. This one might get fulfilled eventually. So it's still tested twice. Twice. I think a lot of people in the market don't know what's going on. I mean, nobody knows. I don't even know. I just look at price and see what it's kind of trying to tell me. Like, it's telling me people don't really know where they want price to head, in what direction. I want it to head down, and I got a target, and I'm gonna, just bet on it. That's the idea. I just bet on a specific idea with risk management, and if it's like a valid idea, then I go with it. And see, it's tempting to get in right there too, because there's no structural reason for it to want to go higher. But anything can happen. I'm already hungry. I'm gonna try to fast till 11. But I'm gonna walk out of the computer from when it hits 9. I'm gonna shower, or go to the gym first. So these are my orders. Bought at 113, sold at 118. $5. 22 to 35, only $12. 13, right? Yeah. So $18 on the day is not ideal. Yeah. Yep. There's some stats. What is this? Look at all my losses. Win rate 40%. Damn, I see it keeps going higher. account details. You kind of see how it's been going. It's been going not that good. Obviously I gotta move this over, but yeah, this has been a decent. Yeah, I was really low, 41 1.15. Then a Bitcoin trade kind of helped me, and now 476, and now I'm at 553. Slow progress, very slow. Kind of want to move the calendar over here. So yeah, I would have been stopped out already. So that's why, for me, a no-touch exit is better for me. You know, no touch by 50 cents. So got an out right there would have been good enough. I don't want to trade to for the upside. If it does, it does. But I don't have a vision for the way up. I mean, the way I can look at it now, hindsight 2020, it's failing to go lower. So stocks automatically like, okay, you don't want to go lower? Let's go higher. And it just tries it out. It just tries whatever it doesn't want to do, it'll try the opposite until it finds what people are willing to let the stock do. how do you say, bulls and bears are trying to find direction, and bears couldn't go lower, couldn't make the price go lower. So then they can switch, like, okay, well, doesn't want to go lower, let me switch to become a bull and try out that area. And then they figure out hey, what's it called, they figure out the risk management, and then they try the other side. So if they want to try the other side and switch um, perspective, like, it's failing to go lower than this, so it retested. Like, I would definitely have drawn something like, where is it retesting? It's retesting this area. Okay, it's retesting that. So for me, you want to retest that, I'm gonna give you an ambiguous risk reward as a bounce, and I'm gonna try to capture 3. And look, it would have been fulfilled. So if you switch to become a bull, then you would have been making some money.
Going to sell at Amazon.com and applying for an individual account. Step number 2, download the free Amazon seller app to scan products in store. Step number 3, buy $64 worth of basic shipping materials such as tape gun for $7, ink printer for $40, copy paper for $7. Granger boxes for $10. Selling on Amazon still work in 2026? Well, let's find out. Ross had these Hokas for $89.99, but they're currently selling on Amazon for $178. I stand there at a $50 profit every time I flip this shit. But to make this work in real life, there are 3 things you need to understand. First, most people think they need a complex business setup to start. You can actually start without an LLC or a business bank account. If you have a social security number and a utility bill in your name, you can get approved to sell on Amazon. Second, most people overcomplicate finding profitable opportunities. Just download the SaaS app, head to a discounted store like Ross or TJ Maxx, and scan product barcodes using the SaaS app. This is the easiest way to find your first profitable flip. Third, FBA is not the only way to ship orders to customers. FBA is shipping inventory in bulk to Amazon warehouses so that they ship for you. But you can use the easier option, which is FBM, where you ship directly to customers using USPS or UPS. If you want to learn how to fully build a profitable Amazon resale business, follow me for more free content. Reselling on Amazon still work in 2026? Well, let's find out. Ross had these Hokas for $89.99, but they're currently selling on Amazon for $178. I stand there at a $50 profit every time I flip this shit. But to make this work in real life, there are 3 things you need to understand. First, most people think they need a complex business setup to start. You can actually start without an LLC or a business bank account. If you have a social security number and a utility bill in your name, you can get approved to sell on Amazon. Second, most people overcomplicate finding profitable opportunities. Just download the SaaS app, head to a discount. Approved to sell on Amazon. Second, most people overcomplicate finding profitable opportunities. Just download the SaaS app.
It's 9 o'clock.
Download the SaaS app, head to a discounted store like Ross or TJ Maxx, and scan product barcodes using the SaaS app. This is the easiest way to find your first profitable. The third, FBA is not the only way to ship orders to customers. FBA is shipping inventory in bulk to Amazon warehouses for that they ship. Things you need to understand. First, most people think they had these hokas for $89.99, but they're currently selling on Amazon for $178. I stand there and a $50 profit every time.
And it's gonna be, yeah, it's already 9. And yeah, the Bulls took over. The Bulls definitely took over. Yeah. So I need to add something to my strategy. Which is right here. this. I'm going to walk away because it's gonna make me get some FOMO. Let me turn off my fan. Oh, the computer's hot. Oh, I forgot to disconnect.